Hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So in today's class, we will be discussing about the borrowed features of the Indian Constitution. So I hope you all are aware that the Indian Constitution has borrowed from different sources, right? Like French Constitution, US Constitution, British Constitution, many conventional practices, Government of India Act, and Irish Constitution, Australian Constitution. So we have borrowed it from different places, the ideas, and we have made some changes. Of course, we have not blindly copied it, but yes, it is true that we have taken the ideas from different places, and actually we have made our constitution, that is Indian Constitution. Now there are a lot of times where actually questions are being asked on these topics, that this thing has been taken from where, which constitution, or something like that. So that is why I have decided to have this class today, where we'll be discussing about all the important borrowing features or borrowed features of the Indian Constitution, that these things have been borrowed from where. Okay, so let us begin with today's class. So if I'm audible and visible, please write yes in the comments so that we can start our session. Am I audible, visible? Is everything fine? If yes, then please write yes in the comments. Okay, guys, we have achieved the 20,000 subscriber. We are very thankful to all of you for this. And I hope you are aware. So you must have seen this news today, I'm sure, that Sunita Williams actually landed like this. I'm sure you must have seen that video also. So she is back on Earth and of the Florida coast, and she is now back. And she came back from International Space Station. Actually, she was stuck for almost 8 to 9 months. She was supposed to go for only for 8 or 9 days, but she got stuck because of some technical fault. So if you have not watched our video, go to first of all subscribe to our channel, go to the post, and isme jana, we have put a link also, and where we have discussed in detail about Sunita Williams being stuck in space, what is International Space Station, ISS, International Space Station, and all. We have discussed there. Okay. So now I think everything is clear. Yes. Good evening, Kushagra, Pranshi, Govil. Good evening. Yes. Welcome to the class. So let us begin with today's question. So the first question is in front of you. Please read it and then answer me. So the first question says the Constitution of India has taken the maximum points from where? Government of India Act 1935, Irish Constitution, US Constitution, Australian Constitution. What is the right answer to this question? Yes, Kushagra Saxena, you're right. Pranshi Govel, you're also right. Government of India Act 1935, which were actually made by the British Parliament. And although when we got the independence, we are having Independence of India Act 1947 was made and all. But actually the idea is the Indian Constitution directly or indirectly have borrowed a lot of things from here. बहुत कुछ यहाँ से लिया गया. And that is why you should have just an idea. ठीक है, we're not going in that detail. जैसे 3 list वगैरह हो गया है ना, and many other things, the concepts, many concepts we have taken. ठीक है, and of course चूंकि ब्रिटिश पार्लियामेंट ने बनाया था तो बहुत सारी चीज ब्रिटिश कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की थी. Many things of British Constitution they incorporated here. Okay, that is what also you should be knowing about. So here the right answer is A. Very good. You all have answered it. A is the right answer. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is the Constitution of India has adopted parliamentary form of government from where? United Kingdom, Australia, USA, and Germany. And there is a special name given for that. उस नाम अगर आप बता दोगे that name, I'll be very happy to know. उस पार्लियामेंट्री फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट को क्या कहते हैं? यस, कुशाग्रा, प्रणशी गोविल, शान्या सिंह, यू ऑल राइट. यूनाइटेड किंगडम. एंड इसका एक खास नाम है bicameral, not bicameral legislature. कुशाग्रा, bicameral legislature of course is a part of that parliamentary form of government, but उसका एक खास नाम है. There's a special name, and the name is because in England the Parliament of England is located there, and that is why by that location this system of governance is named. उसको क्या कहते हैं, को बता सकता है? Have you heard this Westminster style democracy? ये नाम सुना है? Westminster style government. That is nothing but parliamentary form of government. Both are same thing. Okay, so just know it because USA has which presidential government, presidential form of government. हाँ, cabinet form भी कह सकते हो शान्या, you are also right. ठीक है, that is also correct. But here I wanted to know this. ठीक है, So let's say you are also right. और जिन्होंने bicameral legislature लिखा वो भी factually सही है. You are right factually. ठीक है. So that is what you should know. Now the next question is, the Constitution of India has adopted the concept of single citizenship. So there is only one citizenship. You are only a citizen of India. You cannot say that I'm a citizen of a particular state. I'm a citizen of Haryana, Bihar, UP. Not like that. You are a citizen of only India, like that. Plus, you cannot, if you acquire anyone else citizenship, then you will lose Indian citizenship. So that is why we are having only one and only single citizenship. This idea we have taken from where? United Kingdom, Ireland, France, or Italy? What is the right answer? Please keep on answering it. Even if you do not know, or even if you are getting wrong answers, still no problem. Keep on answering it, because that is how you should learn. You will keep on learning. The concept of single citizenship. Yes, Kushagra Saxena, you're right. Actually, we have taken this also from England or United Kingdom. Okay. So A is the right answer. So देखो ये वेस्टमिनिस्टर स्टाइल, ये वेस्टमिनिस्टर मॉडल ऑफ पार्लियामेंट्री गवर्नेंस कहलाता है. एंड क्यों? बिकॉज देखो जो पार्लियामेंट है ना वो वेस्टमिनिस्टर में ही है. ठीक है. दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग अबाउट. ये है देखो, दिस इज एक्चुअली द पार्लियामेंट. हाँ ना, तो इस रीजन को वेस्टमिनिस्टर कहते भी हैं. वेयर यू विल फाइंड द यूके's पार्लियामेंट. अच्छा, एक और सवाल पूछता हूँ, जस्ट आई वांटेड टू नो, व्हिच पार्लियामेंट इज मोर पावरफुल? यूके पार्लियामेंट इज मोर पावरफुल और इंडियन पार्लियामेंट इज मोर पावरफुल comparatively? What is the right answer? Can anyone tell me? Which parliament is नहीं सिंगल सिटीजनशिप नहीं, उस सेंस में नहीं कुशाग्रा. मतलब देखो उसमें स्टेट्स में डिफरेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन नहीं होता ना, डिफरेंट सिटीजनशिप नहीं होता है ना. सो दैट इज द आइडिया ऑफ सिंगल सिटीजनशिप. उस सेंस में कहा जा रहा है. Because center is strong. No, not that reason. Okay, now I have one question. I'll explain it so that you'll understand. If Indian Parliament makes law, can it be struck down by the judiciary? The Supreme Court or High Court, can it strike down the law made by the Parliament? Yes or no? If it is violative of the Constitution? Yes. So the Indian Parliament law can be struck down by the Supreme Court. But UK Parliament, the judiciary is not that much powerful. Okay? So you should know it. And that is why if the UK Parliament, there is a concept of parliamentary sovereignty there. Parliamentary sovereignty means Parliament has all the full powers and all. Whereas in India, we are having constitutional supremacy. Constitution is supreme. So basically, Parliament is not that much powerful as compared to Britain. These concepts you should be knowing it. Okay. So if an Indian Parliament makes a law which is contradictory to the idea of the basic structure of the Constitution, of course the judiciary will strike it down. Okay. So please remember, UK's Parliament is much more powerful than Indian Parliament. Okay. So here the right answer is A. UK is the right answer to this question. Now here you can see the United Kingdom. So we have taken parliamentary form of government, and parliamentary form of government, where there will be prime minister, there will be council of ministers, and this he will be the main head, है ना. Nominal head मतलब होता president वगैरह जो होंगे, जैसे ना, जैसे we are having in India president who is the nominal head, and UK में there is a concept of queen, or currently we are having king, है ना, which is nominal head, and the main head actually is the prime minister in both the countries, right? Then we are having a more powerful lower house. So what is lower house? Like first of all, let's discuss this. The concept of bicameral legislature we have taken from UK. Bicameral legislature means two houses of the parliament. So in England, we are having two houses. One is called as House of Commons, and another is called as House of Lords. I hope you must have heard this. Yes, this is lower house. I'm writing LH, and this is upper house UH. And lower house is more powerful. Okay. Similarly, in India, we have Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. In general, Lok Sabha is lower house, and in general, Lok Sabha is considered as more powerful than Rajya Sabha because, of course, budget pass karna, government banana, all things happens in Lok Sabha. That is what you should be knowing. Yes, Kushagra, very good. Pranchi Govind, right? तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है कि लोकसभा इज मोर पावरफुल, है ना. कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सिंगल सिटीजनशिप, लेजिस्लेटिव प्रोसीजर, बाइकैमरल लेजिस्लेचर, आई हैव टोल्ड यू. रूल ऑफ लॉ, कैबिनेट सिस्टम, मतलब वही कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स, प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स एंड द अदर कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स वुड बी देयर. द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ स्पीकर्स एंड ऑल, है ना. प्रेरोगेटिव रेट्स इतना नहीं जाना. पार्लियामेंट्री प्रिविलेजेस बताओ थी वी आर हैविंग अंडर आर्टिकल 105 and 194. है ना. इसमें ये होता है कि MPs get some protection against arrest or in speaking in the parliament. If they speak anything in the parliament, they cannot be liable in the court. So if they speak anything inside the parliament, they cannot, whatever they have spoken cannot be challenged in the court. And of course, they have some protection against arrest also in some civil cases and all, which is mentioned in Article 105 in case of MPs and 194 in case of state legislatures. Okay, so these are the things we have taken from United Kingdom. Now let's move on. Acha, we are talking about cabinet ministers. So I have taken a dedicated class for that. And why I'm saying, because we have seen questions being asked from this topic. So just search important ministers career launcher. You'll get this video. Okay. Actually, ministers or ministries pe we have seen questions. And that is why I would suggest please search this and watch this videos. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. The next is the Constitution of India has adopted the concept of fundamental rights from where? I think it's easy, I hope. Ireland, US, Weimar Republic of Germany, South Africa. फंडामेंटल राइट्स का कॉन्सेप्ट कहां से लिया गया? यस, कुशाग्रा, प्रंशी, गोविल, शानिया सिंह, यू ऑल राइट. यूएसए में एक बिल ऑफ राइट्स का कॉन्सेप्ट था. आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड इट. ठीक है, बी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन, है ना. यूएस बिल ऑफ राइट्स होता था, 10 अमेंडमेंट्स एंड ऑल. इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना, बट एक रफ आइडिया होना चाहिए, इसको पूरा रटना नहीं है. ठीक है, बट यू शुड नो इट. बिल ऑफ राइट्स. उसी तरह से मैग्ना कार्टा था इंग्लैंड में 1215 में. दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड बी नोइंग अबाउट. अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन है, ये क्या है, कोई बता सकता है? व्हाट इज दिस? ऑप्शन सी, Weimar Republic of Germany. What was that? If anyone is a history student, he can tell me. What is option C? Weimar Republic of Germany. Have you ever heard about that? I'm just asking because maybe after 5-10 minutes also we'll see this also. Was the government of Germany post-war? Very good, Kushagra. Great. So basically, the World War I got ended 1914 to 18, and after that, I think in 1919, Weimar Republic came to power, and 1933 tak, because here Hitler came to power. So somewhere roughly 1990s and 1933 tak, it is considered as Weimar Republic. Okay. So just after World War till the rise of Hitler. Okay. That is what you should know. The next is the Indian Constitution is written and codified. This concept has been taken from where? US, UK, South Africa, Genghis Khan's Mongol rule. क्या हो जाता है कि इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज रिटन, और मैंने एक्सप्लेन कर दिया, एंड कोडिफाइड ऑल्सो. रिटन का मतलब यहाँ पर कोडिफाइड के सेंस में. So this idea we have taken from where? Anyone? So you can answer it. Even if you do not know it, you can have a guess. ठीक है? Yes, Kushagra, you're right. The right answer is USA. ठीक है? तो यूएस का जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है वो रिटन है. इसका मतलब क्या है कि रिटन है प्लस कोडिफाई किया हुआ है कि सेक्शन 1, सेक्शन 2 लाइक दैट, आर्टिकल 1, 2, 3 लाइक दैट. सो ए इज द राइट आंसर. यस शानिया, यू आर आल्सो राइट. ए इज द राइट आंसर. यूके में क्या है कि बहुत सारे रिटन तो है, बट एक जगह कोडिफाइड नहीं है. फिर कन्वेंशनल प्रैक्टिसेस बहुत सारे हैं. A lot of conventional practices they follow and they do not violate that. Okay. So it's not written and codified at one place. So the idea has been taken from USA. Is the right answer to this question that you should be knowing. The next is the concept of judicial review, appointment of Supreme Court judges, and the process of their removal has been taken from where? France, UK, US, Weimar Republic of Germany. ये तो मैंने ही कल क्लास लिया था. Yesterday, 2 days back, I had taken a class on the removal of Supreme Court judges. So judicial review. What is judicial review? अभी मैंने बताया था. And this scope was expanded in which judgment? We had discussed this in Article 21 class. Where I had discussed about Article 21. मैंने बताया था. If you keep on watching our class every day, I'm sure you'll have a huge knowledge. I mean, just before the examination or before the examination begins, है ना? So keep on watching it. आई नो कि थोड़ा सा पेशेंस रखना पड़ता है. हर दिन आके आपको देखना पड़ेगा 6 बजे. मंडे टू थर्सडे वी आर हैविंग 6 PM. ठीक है, दिस क्लास. यस, कुशाग्रा, प्रांशी, गोविल, यू आर राइट. द राइट आंसर इज यूएस से लिया गया सब कुछ. यस शानिया, यू आर राइट. ठीक है, इसमें मैंने क्लास भी लिया था. जस्ट सर्च दिस ऑन यूट्यूब, यू विल गेट दिस एंड वॉच इट, है ना. सो बेसिकली जितना भी जुडिशरी से रिलेटेड मैटर है ना, बिकॉज मैंने आपको बताया भी था थोड़ा देर पहले कि यूके में द जुडिशरी के पास बहुत कम पावर होता है ना, दे हैव वेरी लेस पावर एज कंपेयर टू इंडियन जुडिशरी, ठीक है. सो द आइडिया ऑफ जुडिशियल रिव्यू, बिकॉज यूके में तो जुडिशियल रिव्यू उतना होता भी नहीं, वेरी लेस जुडिशियल रिव्यूज देयर. आई होप यू आर अवेयर दैट like we have told you that the law made by the parliament in general cannot be quashed by the judiciary. Okay, so C is the right answer to this question. Now the next one is the idea of preamble has been taken from where. अच्छा, आपने इसका आंसर नहीं किया कि जो जुडिशियल रिव्यू को एक्सपैंड किया गया था वो कौन से जजमेंट में किया गया था. It was expanded in Maneka Gandhi case. And I was discussing Article 21 class few days back. I had discussed this. Okay. The next is the idea of preamble has been taken from where? France, UK, US, Weimar Republic. From where we have taken? Yes, Kushagra, Anamika Grover, Tanya Singh, you all right. USA. C is the right answer. In fact, the first statement है वो भी वहां से लिया गया. देखो यहाँ पढ़ो. ओरिजिनल है ये वाला फोटो. वी द पीपल ऑफ यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स लिखा है. And read it our constitution. We the people of India. See the similarity. Beginning, हालांकि बात उतना नहीं है, जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा है जस्टिस वगैरह कुछ वगैरह की बात हुई, ट्रैंक्विलिटी, ये वो हम लोग थोड़ा सा अलग है, ठीक है. बट द बिगिनिंग इज द सेम. वी द पीपल ऑफ यूएस एंड वी द पीपल ऑफ इंडिया. यस, यू कैन सी इट. आई होप यू विल रियलाइज इट, है ना. सो इससे आपको याद भी रहेगा. दैट इज व्हाई आई एम शोइंग यू दीस थिंग्स सो दैट इट कैन लॉन्ग लास्ट, है ना. सो सी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. ज्यादा दिन तक याद रहता है अगर फोटो वगैरह आदमी देख लेता है तो, है ना. So the process of impeachment of the president has been taken from where? Belgium, Netherlands, Belarus, none of the above. Impeachment मतलब वही article, which article talks about it? Means removal of president को impeachment कहते हैं. There's a special term used for that. What is the right answer? Removal के लिए article 61 is there. ठीक है. Let me write it clearly. 61. Yes, Anamika, you're right. Article 61. And what is the answer to this question? Kushagra, if you are saying D, then please tell me what is which country is being talked about. Impeachment of president. Article 61. US, very good, Shania Singh. Great. So D is the right answer to this question. Okay. So the procedure for the impeachment of president is under Article 61. We had discussed in this class. इस class में हम लोगों ने discuss किया था in detail. Yes, Kushagra, you're right. And देखो ये आपको याद है, if you have read newspaper at that time when Donald Trump won, I mean when he was there was a first tenure of him. Actually there were some impeachment processes started against him. आपको याद होगा impeachment उस टाइम पे भी न्यूज में था, ठीक है. That is what you should be knowing about. देखो एक दो चीज मैं बताता हूँ. यूएस से क्या क्या मैंने लिया है, दो चीज अगर कभी भी आए तो एकदम याद रखिएगा. जितनी भी चीज सुप्रीम कोर्ट से रिलेटेड है, things related with Supreme Court, President and Vice President, most of the thing we have taken it from USA. Means Supreme Court के appointment of Supreme Court judges, removal, etc. President appointment, removal, impeachment, ये सब यहाँ से लिया. So Supreme Court means judiciary, or plus yes, of course, judicial review, the power of judiciary to strike down the laws made by the parliament. So the idea of judiciary and the president, vice president, we have taken it mostly from USA. The powers of the president, appointment, removal, etc. ठीक है. लेकिन one thing you should know, president as the nominal head, ये अगर concept पूछा जाएगा, then we have taken it from UK. Because UK में भी nominal head होते हैं कोई king, right? और main जो real head होते हैं वो prime minister होते हैं ना, which is the case in India also. But in USA the real head is president. So you have to understand it, the process of appointment, removal, these are the things we have taken from USA. But president as the nominal head, we have taken it from UK. Is it clear? ये clear हुआ? I think it's clear. Simple है ना? So that is what you should know. But एक rough idea होना चाहिए generally. The next is, who among the following is the supreme commander of armed forces? And this idea we have taken from where? Army chief, Air Force chief, chief of defense staff, none of the above. Supreme commander of armed forces कौन होते हैं? Yes, D, very good. Kushagra and Amika, you both are right. What is the answer? President. Yes, President of India is considered as supreme commander of armed forces. कहाँ से लिया गया? We have taken it from where? Yes, Pranshi, Govind, Kushagra, you all are right. We have taken it from where? This provision. मैंने बताया ना यूएस से लिया है. जुडिशरी से रिलेटेड जितना मैटर है, प्रेसिडेंट और वाइस प्रेसिडेंट से रिलेटेड मैक्सिमम मैटर वी हैव टेकन फ्रॉम हियर. बस वो वाली बात छोड़ करके कि प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनल हेड होते हैं. एक्सेप्ट दैट all the things related with president we have taken it from USA. He is the right answer. वही तो मैं बता रहा था कि प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनल हेड होते हैं, है ना, लाइक वी हैव इन द केस ऑफ क्वीन और किंग इन इंग्लैंड. सो उसको छोड़ के रेस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स वी हैव टेकन इट फ्रॉम यूएसए, है ना. बिल ऑफ राइट्स वी हैव टेकन, रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, प्रीएम्बल वी हैव डिस्कस्ड, impeachment है ना, प्रेसिडेंट का impeachment, पोस्ट ऑफ वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, है ना, लाइक जेडी वांस इज करंटली वाइस प्रेसिडेंट इन यूएसए, institution of supreme court, removal of supreme court high court judges, independence of judiciary, separation of power, judicial review, सब judiciary से related है. All things, most of the things related with judiciary we have taken from USA. ठीक है, ऐसे याद रखिएगा. ठीक है, try to remember it. Most of the things, president as supreme commander of armed forces we have taken it from here. But अगर ये आ जाएगा president as nominal head, then you should answer UK. ठीक है. Then one more thing is that equal protection under law, है ना. ये इक्वल प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लॉ कह सकते हैं. ये यहाँ आर्टिकल 14 में अगर खास के आपने देखा होगा, इक्वालिटी बिफोर लॉ एंड इक्वल प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लॉ, है ना. तो समथिंग सिमिलर देयर इज मेंशन, है ना, व्हिच वी हैव टेकन. खैर ये इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं, लेकिन मैंने आपको एक चीज बताया था, जुडिशरी से रिलेटेड 90-95% थिंग्स वी हैव टेकन फ्रॉम यूएस. ठीक है, और प्रेसिडेंट से रिलेटेड मैक्सिमम थिंग वी हैव टेकन फ्रॉम यूएसए, एक्सेप्ट दैट प्रेसिडेंट इज अ नॉमिनल हेड. बट इन यूएसए ऑफ कोर्स ऑल द पावर्स आर इन द हैंड ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट, बिकॉज़ वी डू नॉट हैव प्रेसिडेंशियल फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. दैट इज द आंसर, है ना. अच्छा, एक चीज, the method and the election of the president has been taken from where? Now let me see what you can answer. Ireland, USA, Australia, South Africa, and that is why I've given it. There is a reason behind it, because I know exception is everywhere. Election of president का method जो है वो अच्छा देखो, अब कुछ लोग सोचेंगे सर अभी तो आपने बोला कि प्रेसिडेंट का मैक्सिमम थिंग यूएस से लिया है, लेकिन आप कॉमन सेंस लगाओ. डू यू थिंक द डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प्स इलेक्शन प्रोसेस was same as India's president election process? Yes or no? बस सोचना. नहीं, because in India indirect elections happen. Donald Trump जो US president election होता है पूरा direct election होता है वहाँ, because that is the presidential form of government. So from logic you can say कि नहीं, B नहीं होगा. ठीक है, it is something in India we are having indirect elections, right? अच्छा, पता है CLAT 2023 में क्वेश्चन आया था, what is the process, है ना, of presidential election of India? Because president election happened in I think May June 2022, and that is why in December 2022 they asked this question. So this idea we have actually taken it from the Constitution of Ireland. Okay, and the election process in India is done through PRSTV with secret ballot. This I had taught when I used to teach there at that time, and this was asked at the exam. Proportional representation through single transferable vote with secret ballot, that is called. Okay, कहीं पे लिखा होगा, let me show if it is written, otherwise I will write. हाँ, लिखा ना, देखो, it is done through proportional representation with single transferable vote with secret ballot, because there were two options, with secret ballot or with open ballot. That is what you should know. This is a previous year question of CLAT 2023, you can check. ठीक है, प्रोपोर्शनल रिप्रेजेंटेशन विद सिंगल ट्रांसफरेबल वोट, हम तो ऐसे शॉर्ट में ऐसे याद रखते हैं, PRSTV. ठीक है, दिस आइडिया वी हैव टेकन इट फ्रॉम आयरलैंड. ठीक है, so this you should know it. So is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. The concept of directive principle of state policy has been taken from where? Australia, Ireland, South Africa, Canada. This is very easy. Which part of the Indian Constitution talks about directive principle? Please tell me that. अच्छा, एक चीज और बताना चाहिए कि अच्छा, you first answer it. If required, then we'll be having a separate class for that. But please tell me, concept of directive principle of state policy. It's a very easy question. ये पता होना चाहिए, बिल्कुल पता होना चाहिए, because these are asked in the exam. You must be knowing it. I'm waiting for the right response. Yes, Ireland. And Ireland ने कहाँ से लिया था? Yes, Kushagra, you're right. So we have taken it from Ireland, but Ireland had taken it from some other country. खैर ये इतना important नहीं है. This is important. Yes, Shania, Kushagra, you all are right. So basically, Ireland had taken from Spain, and then from Spain, Irish Constitution, and then we have taken. तो ऐसा कुछ हुआ. Spain से Ireland गया, Ireland से we have taken. ठीक है. So, but ये इतना ये याद रखना है Ireland वाली बात. Article 36 to 51. Yes, Pranshi, go ahead. Very good. 36 to 51, Part 4. Yes, Anamika, very good. I was asking part 4. ठीक है, खैर, so ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. B is the right answer to this question. ठीक है. The next one is, I hope you are aware that we are having 233 members elected indirectly and 12 are nominated. है ना? So nominated members of Rajya Sabha, this idea, which is nominated by the president, this idea has been taken from where? कि जो 12 मेंबर्स हैं उनको नॉमिनेट किया जाए, कहां से लिया गया है? सोवियत यूनियन, यूएसएसआर, मतलब वही सोवियत यूनियन. सोवियत यूनियन मींस प्री 1991 रशिया, ना? So before 1991, Russia was having Russia plus 15 other countries called as USSR, Soviet Union. इस पर एक बार क्वेश्चन भी आया था कि यूक्रेन वाज अर्लियर अ पार्ट ऑफ व्हिच कंट्री, सो द आंसर वाज यूएसएसआर, है ना? ये भी आ चुका है. So 12 members of Rajya Sabha to be nominated, or nomination of Rajya Sabha MPs. The idea has been taken from where? Yes, Kushagra, very good. The right answer is D is the right answer. Ireland is the right answer. तो आयरलैंड से हम लोगों ने ये सब लिया है. एक तो DPSP, very 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 important, इसको हम रट लेना. Nomination of members of Rajya Sabha or method of election of president. So all these three we have taken from Ireland. Yes, Anamika Grover, you are also right. D is the right answer. Let's move on to the next one. The preamble of the Indian Constitution talks about the concept of life, liberty, fraternity, equality. And this was a slogan of which, unification of Italy, unification of Germany, American Revolution, French Revolution. Later on, it was incorporated in their constitution, but it was actually a part of that. ये बहुत famous है. And I am expecting everyone to answer this question. सब कोई आंसर कीजिए. Yes, कुशाग्र, सक्सेना, प्रंशी, गोविल, अनामिका, you are right. फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन, इसमें एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट हुआ था, बास्टाइल डे, है ना? Where Bastille Fort was actually उसमें मतलब it was what we call it as stormed, है ना? So what is the date? Because 2 years back, Honorable Prime Minister visited there on Bastille Day celebration in France. So कौन सा exact date है जिस दिन Bastille Day event हुआ था? Can anyone tell me? हाँ, date कौन सा है? 14 July 1789, and that is why 14 July celebrated as Bastille Day. ठीक है? तो अगर आप देखोगे ये प्रीएम्बल है हमारा, लिबर्टी, फ्रैटर्निटी एंड इक्वालिटी. वी हैव टेकन इट फ्रॉम हियर. यस, फ्रेंची गोयल, वेरी गुड. एंड लिबर्टी, फ्रैटर्निटी, इक्वालिटी. और रिपब्लिक जो प्रीएम्बल में लिखा है ना, यहाँ पर रिपब्लिक लिखा होगा. दिस आल्सो वी हैव टेकन इट फ्रॉम फ्रेंच कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. यस, फ्रेंची गोयल, वेरी गुड. 14 जुलाई आपने देखा होगा, 14 जुलाई 2023, 2 years back, ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर विजिटेड फ्रांस एज अ गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर. The next is the concept of list 3 in 7th schedule has been taken from where? Canada, Australia, Soviet Union, South Africa. अब आप सोचो सर ये लिस्ट 3 क्या होता है? What is 7th schedule? देखो, 7th schedule contains 3 lists: union list, state list, concurrent list. याद आया? State list, concurrent list. So list 3 मतलब concurrent list. So इसका मतलब मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था, the concept of concurrent list has been taken from where? और इसको मैंने घुमा कैसे पूछा? You got it? अब बताओ आंसर. The concept of concurrent list we have taken from where? Concurrent list कहां से दिया गया? Yes, now please answer. Yes. Because list 1 is union list, list 2 is state list, and list 3 is concurrent list in the 7th schedule. So list 3, that is concurrent list, have been taken from where? Which country? Yes, B is the right answer. Yes, Anamika, very good. The right answer is Australia. Concurrent list का concept Australia से दिया गया. So अब search करना YouTube पे जाके ये. Just search the schedules, career launcher, law entrance, you will get this video. Please watch it. All the 12 schedules are very important. I have discussed there. Okay? So B is the right answer. Yes. The next is the provisions of joint sitting of the parliament has been taken from where? Canada, Australia, Soviet Union, South Africa. What is the right answer? Joint sitting is mentioned in Article 108, and it is only for simple legislation or ordinary legislation. है ना? So joint sitting matlab when both the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is not able to pass and it is stuck for more than 180 parliamentary days, then there is a provision of joint sitting. But in money bill, in constitutional amendment bill, you cannot do these things. Money bill is जरूरत ही नहीं है ना? Because it only requires Lok Sabha's approval. Constitutional amendment bill you cannot do. In simple bill, in ordinary bills you can do joint sitting. and we have taken it again. Yes, Kushagra, very good. The right answer is B, Australia. है ना? Concept of joint setting, Article 108. है ना? So unlike है ना, 6 months, 180 days cross कर गया parliamentary days. 6 months has elapsed and all. Then only we can have both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha sit together and all. The next is the idea behind Article 301 has been taken from where? Canada, Germany, USSR, so Australia. Now you have to first tell me what is Article 301. Then only you will be able to understand what I am asking. This is freedom of trade, commerce and intercourse. अब बता दो आंसर. This idea we have taken from where? Canada, Germany, Soviet Union, Australia. Yes, Kushagra, very good. Freedom of trade, you know, great. So ये idea कहाँ से लिया गया? हाँ, it's a constitution right, Anamika, because that is mentioned in the constitution. Yes, Kushagra, right. Australia से लिया गया. ये भी Australia से लिया गया. And this Article 301, freedom of trade, commerce, intercourse, है ना. So Australia से we have taken concurrent list. ये important है, joint setting and freedom of trade between states. ये Article 301. ठीक है. So these three are prominent ones that we have taken it from Australia. ठीक है. So you should remember it. मैंने सारा comprehensively इस class में cover करा दिया है. So if you watch it entirely, hopefully that would be very, very beneficial. The next is the Indian federal system has been defined by K.C. Weir as quasi-federal. Although this has been contended by many, quasi-federal means it's not 100% federal. It is similar to federalism. But this has been criticized by many, and it is said, India is a federation. It's a debatable topic. But at least we accept this, that India is a federation with strong center. ये मैंने क्यों लिखा? Because ये कभी एग्जाम में पूछते हैं कि quasi-federal India को किसने कहा? ठीक है, so K.C. Weir ने. So India is a federation with strong center. This idea has been taken from where? If federation is there are center and states have independent power borrowed from the constitution, but still center is having more power. This we have taken it from where? Everyone, I'm expecting you all to answer. और ये important है, इसको star mark कर लेना. Yes, Kushagra, you're right. Canada से लिया गया. ठीक है, मतलब ये ना कि जो डिफरेंट स्टेट्स है उनके पास इंडिपेंडेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पावर है, बट स्टिल सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट इज मोर पावरफुल, है ना. सो द राइट आंसर इज ए इज द राइट आंसर. यस, अनामिका ग्रोवर, यू आर आल्सो राइट. ए इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन, है ना. द नेक्स्ट इज रेसिडुअल पावर्स टू रिमेन विद द सेंटर. व्हाट इज रेसिडुअल पावर? एक को देखो, इफ यू गो टू द 7th शेड्यूल, so we'll see list 1 talking about union list, then we have state list, and then we have concurrent list. अगर तीनों में नहीं रहा तो कहां जाएगा? If there is anything which is not mentioned in either of the three, then it will go to the center. Means parliament will have power to make laws in this. So you have to tell me that the residual powers to remain with the center. This is actually the idea has been taken from where? Canada, Weimar Republic, Australia, South Africa. देखो, अरे ये भी तो वही है, फेडरेशन विद अ स्ट्रॉन्ग सेंटर. इसी का एग्जांपल है. Yes. So the right answer is again Canada. A is the right answer to this question. Canada से we have taken this much. Quasi-federal government means center federation with a strong center, इसको कहते हैं. या distribution of power of center and state. We have taken it from Canada. Residual powers to remain with the central government. Then appointment of governor by states, ये important होता है. That's by center. Like center मतलब president appoint करते हैं on the advice of council of ministers. The governor is appointed in different states. I hope you are aware. This is the practice in India as well. And last में advisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court. ये मैं क्यों highlight कर रहा हूँ? Because I have told you that most of the things related with judiciary we have taken from USA. And appointment, removal process, etc. Judicial review, power of judicial review, everything. But this one we have taken from Canada. What is advisory jurisdiction? Which article of the Constitution talks about advisory jurisdiction of Supreme Court? Matlab, the president can ask for the advice from the Supreme Court. और उसमें ऐसे लिखा था री, है ना, प्रेसिडेंशियल रेफरेंस करा था, आरी करके लिखा था जजमेंट 143. ग्रेट नमो. यस, वेरी गुड. पावर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट टू कंसल्ट द सुप्रीम कोर्ट, है ना. एज फार एज आई कुड रिमेंबर, सेकंड जजेस केस भी यही था. presidential preference था. Yes, Kushagra, you're also right. Anamika, very good. हाँ. So we have discussed about in collegium system class we had discussed about 3 judges case. तो उसमें हम लोगों ने discuss किया ये. The next is which of the following is correct, and let me see how many of you can answer. Please read it carefully and answer it. Just imagine yourself that you are sitting in an exam hall and answering it, and you should not afford it to mark it wrong. ऐसे सोच करके आंसर कीजिएगा, जल्दी में नहीं कीजिएगा, बट सही होना चाहिए आंसर. Please read it. Don't be in a hurry and answer me. You are sitting in the examination hall and you have to mark it correct. Then only you will get selected. Just think like this. Yes, Namo. Yes, Kushagra. Now you are right. ठीक है. इसीलिए मैंने कहा था कि जल्दी में नहीं आंसर करना. Fundamental duties were not originally present but were added later on. इस statement में क्या खराबी है? Is it correct? This is wrong. The idea of fundamental duties we have taken it from USSR. This is correct. Currently there are not 10, 11 fundamental duties. ठीक है? Because 10th one was also added. What is wrong with option A? Fundamental. See, Namo, please be careful in the examination. Here is, I'm asking about fundamental duties. Fundamental duties were not originally present but were added later on by 44th Amendment. What is wrong in this statement? इस statement में गलत क्या है? Wrong article. Option. हाँ, last वाला. Yes, you are right, Namo. पहले 10 था, फिर +1 was added by 86th Amendment. That you are right. Yes, Anamika, right. Great, Namo. हाँ, यहाँ 44th नहीं 42nd होगा. Wrong amendment. Yes, Kushagra. Now you are right. हाँ, ठीक है. Wrong article आपने लिख दिया था. ठीक है. So basically this is wrong. This should be 42nd. बाकी ठीक है. और बाकी rest of the statement is fine. Option A है ना. ये वाला सही है. इसमें यहाँ पर 11 होना चाहिए. So 42nd amendment से 10 fundamental duties were added. +1 was added by 86th amendment. So now we are having 11 fundamental duties. ठीक है. So that is what you should know. Soviet Union से we have taken fundamental duties. Planning commission का concept लिया गया था. 5-year plan we have taken from Soviet Union. एक और चीज, आइडिया ऑफ जस्टिस, सोशल इकोनॉमिक पॉलिटिकल, अभी मैंने आपको दिखाया था प्रीएम्बल में. आई हैड शोन यू इन प्रीएम्बल दैट लिबर्टी, इक्वालिटी, फ्रैटर्निटी, जो मैंने 3 रेड से हाईलाइट किया है, दिस वी हैव टेकन इट फ्रॉम फ्रांस. सो लेट मी राइट इट. ठीक है, लेकिन उसके ऊपर वालों को मैंने हाईलाइट नहीं किया था. जस्टिस, सोशल इकोनॉमिक पॉलिटिकल, दिस वी हैव टेकन इट फ्रॉम यूएसएसआर, सोवियत यूनियन. ठीक है, अगर ऐसा नहीं समझ में आए तो मैं आपको बताता हूं. यहाँ पर इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? सोशल जस्टिस, इकोनॉमिक जस्टिस, पॉलिटिकल जस्टिस. सोशल जस्टिस की बात कौन करेगा? सोशल जस्टिस विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट दोज हु बिलीव इन द आइडिया ऑफ सोशलिज्म व्हिच इज नियर टू द आइडिया ऑफ सोवियत यूनियन. यस, मैं याद करने का तरीका बता रहा हूं. यस, स्वर्ण सिंह कमिटी वाज देयर फॉर फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज. यस, नमो, ग्रेट. हां, सो दैट इज व्हाट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. ठीक है, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज आर देयर, है ना. तो शुरू में 10 ऐड हुआ था. दीस आर द 10 फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज. The last one got added by 86th amendment. So now we are having 11th. 10 plus 1, 11th. ठीक है. Suspension of fundamental rights during emergency. The idea has been taken from where? Weimar Republic, Germany, USSR, Soviet Union, Japan or USA. So when a national emergency is imposed, fundamental rights, some of them actually automatically goes, while some of them can be suspended later on. And the right answer, yes, Namo, you are right. Weimar Republic of Germany is the right answer to this question. And we have discussed already about what is Weimar Republic in the beginning of the class. So please watch the entire class. Yes. The next is procedure. ये important है. Procedure to amend the constitution, which is mostly under Article 368. I'm saying mostly because there are some other articles also. But mostly we do amendment of the constitution under Article 368. This idea has been taken from where? Ireland, South Africa, Germany, Italy. बताइए. कहां से लिया गया? Yes, Namo, very good. South Africa. B is the right answer. Yes, Kushagra, you're also right. तो amendment procedure we have taken from South Africa. Election of Rajya Sabha. अब देखो राज्यसभा में 2 तरह का होता है. एक 233 डायरेक्ट इलेक्शंस, 112 नॉमिनेशन. सो नॉमिनेटेड जो होते हैं वो कहां से आते हैं? दिस आइडिया वी हैव टेकन फ्रॉम आयरलैंड. And this 230 direct and indirect election होता है. This 233 elections we have taken from South Africa. और इनका जो इलेक्शन होता है उसको हम लोग कहते हैं PRSTV, प्रोपोर्शनल रिप्रेजेंटेशन सिंगल ट्रांसफरेबल विद ओपन बैलेट. बी केयरफुल, विद ओपन बैलेट. यही फंसाएंगे एग्जाम में, ठीक है. बिकॉज इन केस ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया we have seen proportional representation single transferable vote with secret ballot था उसमें, in case of president of India. But Rajya Sabha का जो election होता है, that is open ballot election. Please remember it is not a secret ballot election. Proportional representation single transferable vote with open ballot. ठीक है. हाँ, ideally 238 plus 12 250 होना चाहिए. Yes, you are right, Namo, but currently we are having 233 only. ठीक है, so that's why I'm writing 233 plus 12. Is it clear? Is this concept clear? I hope this should be crystal clear. The concept of procedure established by law has been taken from where? Ireland, South Africa, Japan, Italy. And this statement is mentioned in which article of the Indian Constitution? ये मैंने कुछ ही दिन पहले बताया. Few days back we had discussed a separate class for that. है ना? Concept of procedure established by law. We have taken it from where? कौन से आर्टिकल में? Yes, Japan. Very good. Procedure established by law. है ना? No person shall be deprived of right to life and personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. This statement is mentioned in 21. Yes, Koshagra, you are right. Namo, you are right. Yes, Anamika. है ना? No person shall be deprived of his life, personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. है ना? लिखा ना जापान procedure established by law. अच्छा, एक चीज और बताया था. In which judgment of Supreme Court, the Supreme Court changed this doctrine from procedure established by law to due process of law. Means it expanded the scope. कौन से जजमेंट में ड्यू प्रोसेस ऑफ लॉ कॉन्सेप्ट एक्सपैंड कर दिया गया. द आइडिया ऑफ प्रोसीजर एस्टैब्लिश्ड बाय लॉ हैज बीन एक्सपैंडेड टू ड्यू प्रोसेस ऑफ लॉ. मैंने बताया था जॉन लॉक की फिलॉसफी में बेस्ड है एंड ऑल. दे आर डिस्कस्ड इन आर्टिकल 21 क्लास. जस्ट सर्च ऑन YouTube दिस आर्टिकल 21 करियर लॉन्चर. वी हैड डिस्कस्ड इट हियर. जजमेंट का नाम बताइए. इफ यू टेल मी आई विल बी वेरी हैप्पी. एंड रिसेंटली गोविंद सर हैज मेड अ वीडियो ऑन दैट आल्सो. एक छोटा सा 3 मिनट का वीडियो बनाया था उसी टॉपिक पर. Name of judgment, guys, please. Yes, Article 21, right to life. Yes, Anamika, Namo, you all are right. Very good. Name of the judgment in which procedure established by law was expanded to include due process of law also. चैनल पे जाना, सब्सक्राइब करना, go to the videos वाले सेक्शन में जाना, ठीक है. And here is the video. ये अभी yesterday डाला है सर ने. 3 मिनट की वीडियो. मनेका गांधी वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया केस. Please go and watch it. Here we have discussed. और इस क्लास में मैंने बताया था ड्यू प्रोसेस ऑफ लॉ. मनेका गांधी केस, पासपोर्ट उनका सीज कर लिया गया था नॉन. प्लीज गो एंड वॉच इट. ये छोटा सा वीडियो 3 मिनट का. गो एंड वॉच इट, ठीक है. सो वी आर एंडिंग दिस क्लास हियर. कल हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे नालसा. आपने नाम सुना होगा, नेशनल लीगल सर्विस अथॉरिटी. आई एम श्योर यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड दिस, ठीक है. पर एंड इट्स फ्री लीगल एड एंड ऑल. सो दैट विल बी वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टुमारो एट 6 PM. So I'll be joining there. So thank you everyone. Please subscribe to the channel, press the like button, share this video. Thanks for watching.